Let me see over here. One second. Okay. Can y'all see me? Can you hear me? This is not at all how I wanted to do it. Okay. Because I'm like looking down this angle, this chin. You can't be having this. Okay. I need to prop y'all up on something. Okay, good. I'm glad it looks and sounds clear though. And then I don't think the Facebook Live is working. Hold on. Let me switch cameras for here, for Facebook. Facebook, can you see and hear me? Let me see. It's audio. Hi, Deb. Hey, Jesse. Hey, Celeste. Christy. Okay, I see you. Hold on 1 second. I think I'm just using that, right? Okay. Two groups. Okay. Hey, it's no real topic tonight. We're just gonna be working, which I had you guys. Let's see. I had you guys set up like on my webcam and stuff, but it was grainy, going in and out. So Facebook is working? Okay. Because I'm on both right now. Okay. But yeah, there's no real topic. I just wanted to chat with y'all. Let me tilt this down. While I work. So I got some orders to do. I got to do some swap freebies for the sale that I'm in. I gotta send out the the Zoom replay for the, what's that called? The Sinking Fund Tracker live Zoom class I did. So I just have a lot to do. And I wanted some company. So there's probably going to be like a lot of me just like moving around and talking. But if you guys can hear me okay, I have my AirPods in. So hopefully the sound will travel with me. And not break up. But I have to be kind of over there so I can see the comments. So hold on. It's slow. Facebook is slow. Elijah is loving it. He was upstairs in the loft playing the game. So he's a gamer now. He's living it up. He likes having his own room, but he keeps on watching scary stuff on TV and with his cousins and getting scared at night. So what he does is he opens the blinds in the room and he looks out. He like daydreams, like when he can't fall asleep, he likes to just look out at the street or whatever's going on. But he was watching something with his cousin over Christmas, and now he's scared and he wants to close the blinds. I'm like, that's what you get. So I'm like, no, you're gonna open these blinds. The thing is not, I don't even know what it was. I'm like, it's not real. You'll be fine. So he's up there. No, Gigi, you're not late. We're actually just getting started because I was having video issues this time. Let me know if Facebook is slow if y'all go on. Yeah, everybody's right on time. So we just hanging out, chilling. I'm working. I gotta print some freebies. You know what? I should put my other AirPod in because y'all are gonna be able to hear these loud cutters if I don't. But truth be told, I don't really like using the noise canceling function when I'm downstairs late at night either by myself. So it's high. So I got samplers going out in the freebie packs. What new products do y'all want to see for PBC for that sale? Last time I was in it, it was the best month that I had. I got so many orders, so many sales. So I'm trying to come with something a little newer this time. Yeah, you hear a noise. You'll be like, wait, what's that? All right, so I need 30 of these, which is 5 pages. 5 pages of this. I don't even know if the noise canceling thing is on right now. There it is. Now it's creepy. Nice and creepy. And I wanted to plan out my January videos that I need to do. Oh, my planner is upstairs. I can use a scratch piece. And then do it. Ooh. So I did a poll today that was like, what new script stickers do y'all want to see? So I got to design those. Somebody said, y'all saw where the money resides. So I got to do that. I got to find a cute way to do that. I should put that song, Mary Had a Little Lamb, on there too. Ooh, this hair. This hair. That was a Gigi. I'm like, why did I not think of this? Put on a t-shirt. I don't even know. Did he trademark that? Let's see if it's trademarked. That'll be bogus if I trademarked it if it wasn't, but let me see where the money is. No, Google. Reside. Trademark. Oh yeah, he trademarked it. December 31st. I did see something going around Instagram though that was like, people protect your genius, basically, because there's always somebody out there who's gonna steal your stuff. I'm trying to find a good place to put y'all while I walk around. This basement is a mess. I still got boxes over here. Y'all can't see it. I still got 3 boxes over here. I have enough room to put a table, to put like a third table right here. You can see, because the way I got it, I got these 2 standing heights. And then I got these boxes right here in the middle. So I do have enough room to put another table right here. And I actually have one in my storage room, but I don't have any legs. The legs are what's expensive. These legs are $15 each. So I feel like, though, if I do get a third table, good thing I got on pants. Jeez. If I do get a third table, I think I'll just like junk it up. I might junk it up. Thank you. I got a girl, a warehouse. Put a break area, girl. When I go on break, I go on break. I usually go lay down with a bowl of cereal, actually. That's what I do have a break. When I was pregnant, I could eat like a family-sized box of Frosted Flakes in 3 days, no lie. Gallon and a half of milk, family size, or giant box. They have the giant size Frosted Flakes. Or an entire home run-in pizza. And it used to make my stomach hurt so bad. But I would crave it so much. So that's my idea of a break. Let me know if these machines are too loud, or if Apple is doing its job and canceling out this noise. Cardstock. Hold on, they haven't even started yet. 2. And also, let me know if y'all have any other ideas for more webinars too. My sister loves scary stuff, and she's 17 now. I'm like, this is she's about your son's age. Yeah, he sets himself up. I don't know why he be, but his imagination is so vivid. So that's what happens to him. Yep, eat a bowl of cereal. 3 days I was pacing myself. Yeah, I mean, it was bad. I feel like that's a lot, right? I mean, that's a short amount of time. Oh, can y'all hear the machines? Are they too loud? Because these sheets take a while to cut. Yeah, I gotta send out the second webinar. So yeah, I'm gonna send it to everybody who was on the original list too for the first webinar. Because the second webinar was a smaller group. Not as many people were interested in the tracker part. That's fine. But I was able to focus in a lot more. It wasn't as long as the first one either. So these are the samplers I'm doing. For PVC, it's leopard. So I got a leopard sampler and like a celestial type of sampler. You'll be able to see it better. I do have some already print and cut. So yeah, this is the, let's see. So it has like a savings transfer and payday for the scripts, some check boxes, circles, leopard label, leopard flags, and then 3 bill dues. And that's the Moonchild one, the Celestial. And then this is the one for with the leopard on it. So these are the 2 samplers you'll get from my shop if you purchase from someone else who I swapped with for the sale. These take forever to cut. Okay, good. It's not too loud. Oh, you only caught the end portion? See, I'm hearing noises. Because he'll pop up out of bed in a minute. And he'll be like, my wrist hurt. My toes is hot. Like, looking for any reason. Oh, and he said hi. He told me to tell you, Elijah told me to tell you guys. He said hi. So I told him that I was going to be on after he was asleep. He's like, oh, man. Tell him I said hi. So yeah, I like the leopard one. That's my fave. Let's see, Facebook. Oh, no sound for Facebook. Let me see. Selected microphone. Still no sound for Facebook? It was 3 minutes ago though, so maybe it switched up. Okay, so since y'all are here, I want to show y'all something new also that I got, and it's called Color Club. But I don't know how I should release these. So I get requests all the time to do like solid colors or more minimal stuff. So I got these where it's just like a color, but hold on, let's go in the light. It's a color, but flip the camera. Yeah, it's like an ombre type of thing. I'm gonna turn on my studio lights. Okay. So this is the first one I got, like this pink mauve. I called it Marvelous. So I got this one. Then I got this gray. I called Silent. And these are just some buildues I was testing it out on, like the colors and stuff. Then I got this green I was thinking for March, St. Patrick's Day. So how it ombres down from light to dark. And then this one is called Crystal, where it goes from like a light blue down to a medium purple. So I have these, but I don't know if I should release them monthly, all at once, make them a subscription. I don't know. Yeah, I like this crystal too. I was the most excited about that. I mean, I have like 12 of them, but these are the 4 that I got done so far. So, I don't know how I should release those. Or if I should just make it or if I should just make it monthly. Yeah, I want to keep the live stream. Oh, cancel. I almost ended the stream. I I want to keep the webinars going too, but I don't know what else to show you guys. Hold on. She broadcast. Oh, I don't know what else to show you guys. What else do y'all want to see on the live the webinars? Monthly to go with the theme. I was thinking that, but I don't have anything after March. Unless I just pulled, you mean just pull the 5 colors? I could just pull the 5 colors from the monthlies and make that into a separate thing. But these are completely separate. Like those mauve colors, I just picked them and put them together. They don't have anything to do with February. The February limited edition. They so happen to go with it because it's like, not St. Patrick's, what's it called? Valentine's Day theme. And mauves go with it. But then I did the hexagons and the mauve too. The hexagons and then the spending labels. Like the micro type of thing. I don't know. I just be down here like having ideas, print and cut it. And I'm like, but how do I present it? And then it like goes into, the push of that. Because I can't flesh it out. Yeah. Something close to that. I do gotta cut all of these limited edition envelopes too. That should be what I do. Because what's today? The 5th? Yeah, that should be what I do right now. After these get done cutting. I like the hexagons too. They're fun because I would always try to draw diamonds on my monthly views. And my diamonds were always crooked. So I was like, I need another shape. What can I do? So I got the hexagons. Hold on, let me see. Since I got so many envelopes to cut. Let me see if y'all can go in my little cubby. Oh, it's just the slightest bit. Oh, maybe this works. Yeah? Yes. Yeah. So then when they come off of the thing, I got it set so that it cuts around the sheet, so I don't have to do that. Hold on. Let me move this over here. So then it's just like this, and then you got a little sampler. So I can fit 6 of these per sheet. But this one girl I'm swapping 30 with. Oops. Y'all. No? You see. No? Okay, no. Okay, no. Okay, no. Alright, back to where you started. I am the worst at this. Okay, hold on. Or we have this. No. Or we have this. Like, it's fine where it sits, but it's too high. I'm struggling. Hold on. Because it's too high right there. Ah. Okay, hold on. My computer would just work. Okay. The way I just popped out of there. My computer would just work. We wouldn't have these issues. Now my phone battery is low. Apple wants to fight me. Apple wants these hands. Alright, hold on. Apple wants these hands. Apple wants these hands. Oh, I didn't change the blade for that one. That's not good. That is not good at all. I don't know where my tripod is. I have 17 tripods. So first I have to find the phone attachment. I have 17 tripods, but I have 8 phone attachments. I'm just kidding. Okay, here's one. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo. Well, this isn't gonna help much because my battery's about to die anyway, so I gotta charge it. And then this rack has holes in it. It's like slotted, so it's gonna fall through. Come through and chill, chill, chill. Wait, hold on. Or I got a stack of paper I can set you on. Okay. Is that better? As good as I can get. Oh, I hope these don't cut weird. I had the wrong blade on there. And it's still cut. Nice. Yeah, yeah, I have 17 tripods. No, I for real have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 tripods. Plus the ring light. That's 10. I have 10 tripods. When I was moving, my mom was counting the number of planners that I had. Because she also knows I have an addiction to that. So I was like, okay, are you in here to help? Or to shine light on my issue? She's sitting there in my face. Repeat this one. That's the last one of those. Oh, and today is also the last day. I mean, probably in the morning is the last day for the February limited edition stuff. So we have this pattern. We got this pattern. And this pattern. This is my fave. And we got this pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and we got this one. It's number 5. So today's the last day for these. And then when the sale goes live on the 22nd, I'm going to have March up. Yeah, I'm going to have March up. Let me get my charger because I already know. To purple notebooks specifically. Just purple notebooks. I never go looking for a specific color. Like if they have floral, I'll get it. So I think I can understand your purple addiction. But hold on a second. Okay, let's charge it. My washi got out of hand too. I had to nip it. Oh, that's what you were talking about in your story, Gigi? I didn't have my sound on. Elijah was talking to me and I was pretending to pay attention about some cartoon. When I saw your story, you were going through Washi. But yeah, if they have floral, I'll get the floral. No. But I never go looking for specific colors. I open it up, I flip through it, see the layout, feel the pages, see what the paper feels like. Some kind of a paper snobby. Yeah, never really like a color. That's number 9. I have my machines all out of order. I don't know why. I don't just switch them around. But this is how they were in my mom's basement, so I want to keep them that way. But then the computer keeps on renaming them. So up top is number 9, in the middle is number 8, and the bottom is number 10. So I always have to check. Make sure I'm sending it to the right place. Because I have cut an envelope on a sticker sheet before. Let me tell you, it does not work out well. Yeah, Simply Gilded. That's why I had to nip it at, because I was like, oh, okay. It was what? Like $8 or $10 for a bundle, $8 for a regular single, or $6 for the super skinny. I was like, okay, that's cool. But then she had pages and pages and pages of stuff on her website. This was like a year and a half ago when I was looking, and that shit added up real quick. I think I spent like $80 twice, and then I was like, okay, no, I can't be doing this. But I know a lot of people with Simply Gilded, they just pull out the washi for their subs anyway, and then they list the extras. Oh, I got this on 3 rounds. That's why it just took so long. They list the extra in the buy sell trade group. This is what an envelope looks like when it comes off the page and it cuts around it. I think I showed y'all this before. It looks like that. And then I have to go through and fold, glue, laminate, and trim afterwards. So let's see. A little a little process. But Simply Gilded, she blew up, man. Like I go on people's, like when everyone was on Etsy, so I know it's like way more now because you can't see it. But like when they were on Etsy, I'm nosy, and you know how they have like how many sales they have. Sorry, I'm adjusting my boobs. How many sales they had? I would go and look at the lowest item in their shop and then the highest item in their shop and just multiply it by the sales. So I'm like, okay, you have made between 1,200,000 and 3,500,000 just off of selling whatever they're selling. Oh wait, that's selling washi or stickers or whatever. I need to mosey on over there and sell some stuff. Yeah, you should. They have a lot of like rare. I don't know. I feel like I'm talking about Pokemon cards, but they got like a lot of rare stuff over there. I see when I'm scrolling. Oh no, I don't hand cut the envelopes. It saves time, kind of. I mean, I'm sure it does, but like constantly switching them out. And so I do have some hand cut ones that I have listed before, but they're not this same like design because I don't want people to be able to like have it for a freebie or print it for $2. And then they're like, oh, okay, I can just trace this and then resell with the same thing she's selling. So they're not this exact one, but I do have options where you can hand cut or you can request any of these in the hand cut version. I can email them to you. The only difference is I think they're vertical, so they're up and down with a flap. That's the only difference with the hand cut ones. But sometimes like it cuts off. So sometimes it doesn't save time. Actually, no, it cut off on the right, but it recentered itself on the left, so it's fine. So the problem is I don't have anywhere to set y'all. So what's some more stuff y'all want to learn as far as webinars go? Because of course the first one I was like super nervous, but by the second one I was like, let's go. But now I'm like out of ideas. So we can do debt trackers. Oh, and I do have one-on-one. I announced it in the second webinar. I do have 3 spots open for one-on-one budget help. So we can also hop on Zoom one-on-one and I can show y'all how to do something or answer questions, or if you want to hire me to make your budget for you for the year in Excel, I can do that too. Like just give me all your categories and I can set up the spreadsheet for the whole year. So all you have to do is punch in the numbers. So the email for that is budgethelp@mamasgottabudget.com. But I can only take on 3 people at a time. So if you guys want to get in for January, I still have those open. And I just started it on Sunday. I haven't gotten a chance to post about it yet. Why is this doing this to me? Haven't gotten a chance to post about it yet. But yeah, if you want to, it's like basically like a pick your brain session, and we can do it hourly. So if you email budgethelp@mamasgottabudget.com, I can like tell me what you need, and then we'll go over pricing and stuff, and then we can just hop on Zoom. We can do it live, or if you just want me to send you the files, however you want to do it. And And I can't wait to get it painted down here. This door. And you can tell they painted by hand. Oh, you can't even see me. They painted by hand down here, and it looks absolutely horrendous. Like when you look up close. They have paint everywhere. Like on the ceiling, like they just gave up right here. Let me show you. Let me show you. Because I have to show someone else this. And guys, if you can give this a thumbs up, please, I would appreciate it so that more people can see. Like if they haven't joined yet, let me see. Let me show you. Like look at like in here. This is what they did. Here. You got paint on the ceiling. There. There. It's just, and it's like that like all around. It's just like they just gave up. Like I'm all about saving money. That's fine, but they just gave up. And then I don't like this door color. The banister looks kind of weird. So yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to redo it. But probably not until spring, end of spring-ish. Budgeting products, what to do and what not to do, because there's so many options. What do you mean with budget products for a webinar topic? You know what I'm thinking about doing also is doing like an anti-MLM video. I've been into those for quite some time, but I don't want to offend anybody, but I think that it's like a relevant, that's what I'm trying to say, relevant topic, in the for like a budget channel, because a lot of people join those things like thinking that they're actually going to make money or have financial freedom, or it, and it never happens. It never happens. So I'm thinking about doing one of those. But then again, I don't know what to title it. I was thinking like what not to do with your money. Join an MLM. Like I don't want it to be like that vibe, but it's that vibe, you know? Because I'm like here to give y'all advice, not tell you exactly what to do, but at the same time, I'm telling you not to do that. So I was thinking something like that for a video topic. Once I cut a few more of these, then I'm going to sit down and we'll go over. Oh, yeah, I wanted to do, for Vlogmas, okay, I had it all planned out. One of my videos was going to be my financial goals for 2021. Another one was going to be creating a vision board. Like I was going to sit down with y'all and make a vision board. And Vlogmas just got to be too much with everything in the holidays. Rightfully so. It's not like no chump work. And I knew that, but it was also at the same time like harder than I thought it would be. So, but now I feel like everybody has a freaking what's that called? Vision board video. So I was kind of bummed out about that. I'm like, but I literally made my Vlogmas plan. It's still in that planner over there. And like the end of October, like, okay, day 1 is going to be this. I'm going to film it this day, post it this day. And it just got away from me. But we can talk about it a little bit. My goals. Let's see. What do I want to do? Oh, as a webinar? Oh, okay. Okay. Daisha, as a webinar, products and stuff. Okay, I see what you mean. So yeah, my goals for this year, I want to try to pay off my car. That would be a huge thing. I think I'm like right at $10,000. I may have like 10.5 left on my car. So I think that's kind of doable if I really focus in on that. And a lot of other things is going to be like me loving on my house. So like I want to get a new bathroom vanity. For the guest bathroom, I want to repaint the guest bathroom. I want to redo the floors in my bathroom, new vanity. I just want to make my house like completely different from what I saw when I walked in. So I want to put my style on it. So a lot of my goals for this year have to do with me making those a reality. I want to save more toward 401k. That's always my goal. I want to create more passive income because like right now, like you see me working with like handmade stuff, it's not really passive because you actually have to put in the work as the orders come in. Passive is like more downloadable things, printables, maybe like an ebook or a PDF file or a downloadable spreadsheet, something like that. Something passive where I do all the work up front and then it kind of creates residual income, sort of like evergreen products. I really enjoyed webinars. So if I can make webinars like a thing for me, um, I've never been much of a public speaker, but I feel like webinars are a little bit different. Like, yeah, you see the number of people who are watching you, but it's different than like actually being in front of a room of people, you know? I remember one of my subscribers wanted to meet me when she was here for the Chicago Planner Conference. This was pre-COVID. And I would love to do stuff like that. I was unable to meet up because it was kind of short notice, like the day of when I finally remembered it, but I couldn't like shuck and jive it. So I would love to do like in-person things when it's safe to do so again. Um, just step out of my comfort zone with stuff as far as that. A home buying process video would be helpful. Yeah, I was gonna do like my credit score before and after I bought my house, things I wish I would have known before I purchased a house, steps to take when you're looking to purchase, the interest rate that I got. Like I had all these plans for stuff. Like I'd be down here thinking of stuff, but it's just like execution. So that's my word. You know how people have a word of the year? I was trying to think of a different word other than execution because that just sounds so morbid, but like that's really what it is execution because I have all the ideas in the world. I feel like my brain, like I'm never fully at rest. Like my brain doesn't really turn off. So I have all these ideas. It's just the execution of it. And I know I can't do everything, but damn it, I want to try. So that's my goal. My goals for 2021. I am not debt free at the moment. I still have student loans, student loan and car debt to pay. And now my mortgage. So I'm not debt free. First week of February is Chinese New Year. Yeah, that's a good idea. I can rebrand it as Chinese New Year vision board. Isn't it like the year of the pig? I saw that somewhere. I'm gonna show up wearing this exact pink sweatshirt too. Follow through, yeah, execution. Follow. But it's supposed to be one word. I guess we can make it a hyphenated word. Follow through, follow up. This way gives you time to plan. Yep, new season. Thanks, Mel. No, I don't do mock budgets. All the budgets that you see on my channel that I provide are my real numbers. Because I don't have time. I don't create two budgets. The reason I like accounting, finance, numbers, math, and everything is so much is because like fantasy is so hard for me to get a grasp on. Reality is way easier for me personally, like things that are the same. And math never changes, numbers never change. Um, you know, an equation here is the same as an equation in Germany. They always arrive at the same answer. So that's why I like numbers so much. So no, I don't do mock budgets. I show y'all the real. I mean, because we all make money, we all spend money. And I grew up in a household where, oops, I grew up in a household where, could y'all hear anything I just said? I don't know, because my phone had froze because I forgot to plug it back in. But I was answering Mel's question. Okay. So yeah, fantasy is hard for me to conceptualize because it's so different. It can vary. I don't like variance. I like constant. I like routine. And math really does that for me. So since we all make money and spend money, it was kind of weird at first. But then I'm like, who gonna check me, boo? After the second video. And I was worried about my baby daddy finding my videos or something like that. Then I was like, girl, that is the least of your worries, because I'm not gonna not do something and potentially help. Like now we're at 13,100 something subscribers. Like not potentially help 13,000 people because of one person. And he talk a big game, but he not gonna do nothing about it. Trust me. Not to me anyway. Shut it down. So yeah, I do real budgets, and I think I inspired a lot of other people to do the same. I mean, the budget community was around before I got into it back in November 2018. There were a couple people doing budget videos, and I don't know, I never asked them if they were their real numbers. And then some of them said, like, oh, these are estimates, ballpark figures. I'm just like, okay, well, that doesn't really help me. So I think by sharing my real numbers and also showing my face on camera, that helps a lot too. With being, like, I'm not doing it just to be relatable, but with being relatable. You know what I mean? So we're adjusting to the new house. Fine. Like I went over, thank you. I went over my mom's house yesterday. Cause y'all, she had me doing the absolute most. Okay? I go over there because now my baby daddy's on unemployment. I don't know what happened. I haven't talked to him. And it's about that time of the year where he'll send me a message, like that whole "I want my family back, I miss you" type shit. And so he sent me a random. He actually did. Now that I think about it, for real, he did send me one like Saturday. Saturday, he popped up out of nowhere in my Facebook Messenger, and I left him on red. Forget him. So he lost his job, or is transferring jobs. I don't know what he's doing, where he's at, who he's with. And so he's on unemployment. So now I get my child support checks like as a physical check in the mail. I haven't changed my address with them. So all the checks go to my mom's house. And I've only gotten like 3 so far. So she was like, oh, you got another check over here. And I was like, say less. I'll be there. Hold on, I'm trying to turn on the thing. What happened? Okay. So I was like, say less. I'll be there. So I go over her house, and it just feels so different. She was off of work yesterday. And so, I don't know, it just felt real different. Like, even though we lived there since 98, so what's that, 22 years? I was there, minus like 5.5 that I was in Carbondale. It just still felt so different. So now, Like when I come home, sometimes I still can't believe it. Honestly, I still can't believe it. Like this is my house. I remember the first morning I woke up here, like, wow, I really am here for real, for real. But it felt so different over there. I don't know. So I think we're adjusting fine. I can't wait to get home a lot of the days. The biggest change is um the commute. So I came from a place where I was driving 8 minutes to work. If you guys remember my car vlogs, I would start it sometimes while I was still in my driveway. And if I didn't stop at Dunkin', especially, it was an 8 minute drive. So I'd be there. That's why my vlogs were weekly, because I'm like, okay, I'm not just about to upload a 10-minute video like multiple times a week. So that's how like quick my rides were. So the biggest change is now going from 8 minutes to 45. And we had a snowstorm last Tuesday, a week ago, and I got stuck in it because I'm further north, so we get more snow. You know, because the further north you go, the colder it gets. So it's pretty bad, slipping and sliding. But like when I get here, it's all nice and cozy. It's quiet. The carpet is still nice and plush, so it's like a real feel for the winter. I love it. I got my room. So when you go into my room, there's like a little hallway right there. And telling Elijah good night, and then like grabbing a bowl of ice cream or some cereal or some chips, and then closing that door and like walking down like my little hallway. That's the best feeling ever. Cause I feel like I'm like, you know, I don't have to fight nobody for the bathroom in the morning. Cause my mom's house is 3 bedrooms and 1 bath. So she'll be like, I don't care what you do. I need to be in the bathroom from 6 to 7 every morning. So who wants to wake up at 5 just so they can be out by 6, or who wants to wait until 7:30 realistically when she would get out? That was weird. 7:30 realistically when she gets out to then start getting ready, and then you're not getting to work until 9. You know what I mean? So I don't have to fight nobody for the bathroom. I lay Elijah's clothes out, put some toothpaste on his toothbrush. I brush the first time, he brushed the next 2 times, so we do like 3 rounds of brushing. I get real good the first time, and then he does the follow up. And then I go back in the bathroom. I close my door. He knows when my door is closed. Don't come in. I don't got no clothes on. I don't feel like being bothered. Because before at my mom's house, I would have to send him downstairs, and he'd be like on the stairs. I'm like, no, go away. So I love being able to spread out. I feel like you make it realistic for us single parents who didn't know a way out. I feel like an awake. I don't want to be like dramatic and say awakening, but I feel like a light bulb went off when I started this channel, when I started working where I work now, when I started actually engaging with y'all. Because from my first video, the first 2 hours, I remember I was so nervous before I hit publish, but I was like, you know what, just go for it. I hit publish, I put my phone down, I walked away. I went and I did something, and I came back to my phone, and I had all these comments, people not even robots. I expected either robots or hate comments, like trolls or whatever. But everybody was like, subscribe. And that's back when I had my email notifications on for everyone who subscribed, getting crazy Gmail notifications, all these comments from real people. I was like, oh my God, it's really happening. So I felt like that's when the light bulb went off. Yeah, this is the move. He definitely helped me in my budgeting the past couple of years. You didn't know budget planning was a thing? I'm glad I can help. But yeah, budget planning, it's becoming more of a thing too. And I'm noticing a lot of sticker shops. They're like, oh, new coming to the shop, we now have budget kits. I'm like, for real? Okay. I'm like, but do you got envelopes though? Do you got spreadsheets though? You got budget packs though? But no, it's fine. It's cool. Because I know y'all that rock with me, like, really rock with me. And I really couldn't ask for, like, a better group of girls. Mostly girls. I do have some guys, but family members in general. And then y'all have y'all kids watching me, or you're teaching your kids. You're passing along my info to your kids. You're telling them to sign up for the webinars, come through. You're ordering budget packs, like, in multiple, so you can pass them out to your family members. Like, I get all types of messages and everything on a regular basis. And I'm just like, you guys. And I haven't gotten any, like, bitch, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're talking about. This don't make no sense. You're wrong. My mama said, like, I don't get any of those messages. And I expected, honestly, I expected to get those. And I haven't. Hold on. There. Would you recommend anyone start a YouTube channel, especially a budget channel? If you feel comfortable, girl, do you. If you feel comfortable, if you feel like you have something different to share, or just your own unique spin on it, is going to make it different. So I shouldn't say something different to share, because I was just saying numbers don't change, but personality wise, you're going to be different right off the bat. So if you feel comfortable and you have the time to do it, it does take time, then I would say go for it. Even if you just want to do lives like this, if you don't want to show your face at all, you just want to show your hands, however you want to do it. I don't get any, like, hate comments or, disgruntled viewers or something, which I never understood, honestly. Like, why watch a video if you don't like it? Basically. I haven't had to block anyone yet. Only, like, those robots were like, you look sexy at 13:43. Here's my phone number. Like, those disgusting, creepy comments. But I haven't had to block anyone. I haven't had to run down on nobody. Nobody's testing my gangster so far. So I would say if you feel comfortable, you have the time, go for it. I'll subscribe. I will. Because honestly, the TV in my room, I only turn it on at night. And when I do turn it on, it's always on YouTube. It's permanently logged in. That's another thing. Before I moved here, I knew that you can watch YouTube on the TV, but I never had done it before. Like, I didn't have, like, a smart TV that can do all that, and we didn't have that. So my TV is forever on YouTube. I just scroll through my subscriptions. So, girl, if you make a channel, let me know. I'll add you, and I'll be in bed watching you. Flipping through, like, yep, that's right. Because I had someone email me, I forgot her name. I had Gigi always calls me out. Watch on your TV right now. I never watched anyone live on TV. Now that I think about it. But I had someone email me and they're like, I want to start a YouTube channel, but I'm too shy to get in front of the camera. What do you recommend? And I let her know that if you're too shy to get in front of the camera right now, just present yourself what you have. Just like with the like aerial shot face down, just showing your hands. So you're not worried about the anxiety that you may have with showing your face. So you're not worried about how you look, how you sound, what you're saying while you're showing your face. So, until that anxiety calms down, you can just show your hands. A lot of people do that. Or I follow also Bitch I'm Budgeting, if y'all heard of her. If you're not into like let me just say, I don't think she subscribed to me. I know she doesn't follow me on Instagram. I don't think she'll be in here like watching, but Bitch I'm Budgeting. Does it have a G at the end? I think it's Bitch I'm Budgeting. But it's BITCHIM budgeting, right? Her face is just a memoji. So you know, like how on the iPhone you can like make it how you want your face to look, and every time you talk, like your memoji moves up, and I think that's what it's called. Like it moves up and down, like with your facial expression and stuff. Her entire brand is just that. But I wouldn't say don't follow her if you're not. Well, don't look at her stories if you're not into like raunchy stuff, because she talks about sex like nothing. She has people like sending their anonymous sex stories. So it's not all it's not all budgeting, but you know, she makes it fun. She's honest. She can you can tell that she has some knowledge about what she's talking about, and she'd be in it. She gets in it. She's super consistent. She's on there all the time. But her entire brain is in Memoji. And she's posted like some workouts or stuff, like, or her when she just got done with some workouts, but you never see her face. She's just like posting like from the collar down, from the chest down, from the waist down, like her progress and stuff like that. You hear her voice, so I guess if you know her and know her voice, but that's the only way that you will know. So you can do something like that, which is pretty genius, because you don't have to worry about having your hair done or your nails done for the like face down shot. Yeah, go find her. Gigi Christie, go find her. I just so happen to happen up on some of her stories, so I don't watch all her stories because she's, like I said, she's super consistent. She engages with everyone. Like if you send her something, she'll like respond publicly. Like she won't put your name out there, but she'll be like, yeah, girl, blah blah blah. So she put like a question box up, right? And it was like, what is your fuck. I'll show y'all what happened. Like what's your not, I didn't think it said nastiest, but like raunchiest sexual fantasy that your partner is not on board with. Basically, like what are you into that your partner's not into? Had nothing to do with budgeting at all. But baby, those stories was lit. Look what just happened. What's just happened here? It just ripped it to shreds. Because this is not as sticky as it used to be. So it's like it was sliding around when I was talking about it. See? That's God telling me to shut the fuck up. But so I gotta print another one of these. So I like to leave it to the side to remind myself like, oh, print another one, and this is the pattern that I need. But baby, those stories was lit. You know how like the dots at the top of the screen have all the like the number of stories? And she's only on Instagram, I think. She has stories, dots up there for days. People were saying some off the wall shit. And like she was giving her, and she's like a very sexual person too. So she was like, girl, do this. I can't repeat a lot of the stuff on here because YouTube will have my head. But she was like, oh, girl, that's easy. All you need to do is do this. Breathe like this. Think about this. Do this before he come over. Like it was crazy. So if you're into like not all budgeting all the time, then that's a good account to follow. She's non-judgmental, and it's not me, I swear. I swear it's not. I just thought about that. I'm like hyping her up, like, bitch, it's you. It's not me. It's not me. We don't know who it is. She's just a memoji. But that's a good account to follow. What advice do you have for someone who's considering buying a house? 26 singles, 85. Okay, girl. 85 a year? First of all, are you looking to sponsor anyone? Adopt? Anything like that? No, I'm just kidding. But you are in a very good position. Okay, So to buy a house, I feel like the first thing you need to do is know where you are, know where your credit score stands, and find you a good lender and realtor too. That's like your dream team. Oh, see, I didn't even know she was a teacher. I didn't even read that far. Somebody know? I didn't even read that far into it. She was like suggested to me one day. So yeah, your lender, who's going to tell you what you can afford, who's going to get you the best interest rate. Your realtor, who's going to be real with you and tell you like your location, what you're looking at, if it's feasible for you or not. And your attorney, who's going to really look at that contract, those closing docs, because it's literally like, I mean, it had to be about 300 pages, the closing docs, but the attorney is just going to tell you, okay, this section of the contract is saying this, okay, so just sign date here, or they'll know how to skim it and look for like, wait, my client doesn't have a traditional mortgage. This says here traditional, she has a fixed rate. You need to go back and edit this. They'll make the closing office go back to their computer, change that document right up. Okay, so you need you a good attorney, good lender. I never even met my lender. I changed lenders at the beginning because he was whack, my first one. My second one, I never even met. I talked to him probably like 10, 12 times on the phone. And my attorney, I didn't meet till the day of. So I would say pay down as much debt as you can. Make sure your credit cards are under 30%. If you can make it 10%, that's good. I'd say no more than 10%. If you can pay them all off, even better. You're going to have 2 months of bank statements, 2 years of W-2s. Any large deposits on your bank statements, you're going to have backup for. So save your stimmies. When you get your stimmies in the mail, if you get a paper check, save that. Any other large deposits, like if you got Christmas gifts, go ahead and save the check. Like if you got like a Christmas gift, like a card with a check in it, you know what I mean? Save those checks, or you can wait, deposit them now, but then once you start looking and all that stuff, wait a while. So those 2 months that they're asking you for, so say you deposit it here in January, if you start looking for a house like in May, they're only going to ask for April and March. They're not going to care about what happened in January. So that's a hack for you. Let me see. What else? Your W-2s, you can usually get those online, but your previous employer has to give them to you by law if that is your situation. I ended up cutting that whole stack while I was talking to you. So your previous employer has to give those to you by law. And I would say then from there, negotiate. Get those interest rates low as you can. Right now is a good time to do so because of the market. Excuse me. Ooh. Ooh. The interest rates are really good now because of the market. So I would say get into that. If you haven't done your taxes, do those. You need your tax returns too. Forget about that. Look at me, all my stuff carrying it over here. Let's see. You won't really know what your mortgage is going to be, though, until you close. Your closing docs will have your mortgage rate in there, your monthly mortgage cost in there. Your mortgage is probably going to get sold within the first 60 days. So be prepared for that. And also don't make any large withdrawals because you're also going to have to explain that. So if you do the cash envelope system, I would say put that on pause while you are saving for your house. So you don't have like $1,000 withdrawals or whatever to explain to them. Sorry, this is gonna get weird on you again. Hold on. Sorry, it's gonna get a little glary. Don't yeah, like Gigi was saying, don't do what you can't afford. Your lender, if he is a good lender, he's going to inflate your closing costs, like what you have to bring to the table. He's going to inflate it. So I would say have at least $20K saved up if you can across all your accounts. 20K saved up if you can. If you can have like a bank account on the side that you just have money for like a rainy day fund, I would say you can use that, and then just provide like your big bank accounts if you don't need to rely on that bank account for your closing costs. So he's going to inflate those closing costs way high because if they come in too low, they're going to be on the hook for it. So they're going to come in way high so that when it's super low, you're like, oh, okay, that's fine. So yeah, that's all I'll say. Get your documents ready. Pick a good realtor. Location. Like what things matter to you. Do you need a finished basement, a full loft, good school system? You need to be walking distance to a train station, bus stop. Do you want to have a hospital close by? Do you want to have your family close by? Do you have elderly relatives that you would like to visit? Is there a nail shop in the area? Okay. I didn't think of that. I mean, there's nail shops over here, but I don't think any of those I would be interested. Yeah. People, lenders say that you qualify for more because the more they write the loan for, the bigger their commission is. And what your lender quotes you, you don't have to go. Like if you get approved for $300,000, girl, it doesn't mean you have to find, a $295,000 house. No. Or don't think you can find a $310,000 house and be like, oh, I'll pay the $10,000. I'll bring that to the table. No, I wouldn't do that. I would say you see that $300,000 and go modest. Okay. I don't know where you stay at or what your cost of living is or your other situation with your expenses, but definitely go lower than what they quote you. Because that way you have room for whatever. Because you're going to have like property taxes. Okay. That's going to go way up. Bigger the house, the more the utilities, the more the property taxes, the more all that stuff is. You buying another house, Christy? Yay! You should. I mean, I can see how people like get addicted because it's like it goes so fast at the beginning, and then there's like this period where you don't hear from anybody, and then go so fast at the end, and then you like sign your documents, you're like, and they hand you your keys, and you're like, okay, that's it. Like I'm ready for this again. I can do this again. So I see how people. I'm one of the first budgeting channels. Thank you. I try to have good content. That's why also switching gears. That's also why I don't just like put out any sort of videos because I know like budget channels, some of them post like every day or like 5 times a week, and that's good that they have the time in their schedule, but they're not always the best videos, the most informative. They can be repetitive, and I don't want it to seem like I'm just, doing it for money. Because what I saw from only the 7 days that I did Vlogmas, I can only imagine if I did it every day, if I kept up with it, the amount my YouTube check would be. But it wasn't all about that. It was more so about like the quality of the content too. And plus, y'all miss me more when you don't see me a lot. So so we also have that. These too glary. You sold your first house? That's crazy. I can't imagine selling my house. It's like so much stuff you gotta do. So much stuff. So yeah, budgeting channels are all fine and dandy. Things do change all the time, but I'm not like I don't want to become a reporter either. Like I don't want to be like, this just in, the president just signed the bill to increase stimulus checks to $200,000. What does this mean for you? Like, that's not me. So I don't want to seem like I'm reporting either. Gigi, do you have a budgeting channel too? Let's see. Where the money, I still got this where the money resides trademark up on the screen. It's a news broadcast. Yeah.
Okay, he's having fun. Darrell is from Baton Rouge. Get this, his video has been viewed and shared by millions on all social media platforms.
I wonder how much money he made from where the money was. I didn't even know you had a hair channel, Gigi. Why didn't I know this? Can I be intrusive and ask how much did you save before purchasing? Give us a percent. No, it's fine. How much did I save? I think 22. I think I was at 22,000 across all of my accounts. But I provided all three of my Chase account balances. But then my MGB stuff is at Bank of America, and that was small considering the 20,000. Because I have a lot of expenses with MGB, so I was like, you know what, it's irrelevant. So I think I was at like 22,000 across all three of my Chase accounts. So they weren't worried about me. That's what they said. They weren't worried about me. And no, you're not being too intrusive, girl. That's what my channel is about. Transparency, and they pretty much do a background check on you anyway. Your lender does when you provide your social, so that's fine. All right, I have to send this girl's these samplers that I did. Where the money reside, where the money reside. I had some more. Okay. So I use ShipStation to ship all my stuff. If y'all are looking for, I don't use Etsy or Shopify, I like their shipping system. I go through a third party. In my checking and savings. So I have one checking and two savings accounts. I had 22 across all of those. Hey, Carlotta. What's up, girl? I'm not going to be on for too much longer. I wanted to keep this at like 2 hours. I know I got a late start, though, so I'll stay on a little bit extra. 1, 2. Gigi, what's your hair channel name? Is it this one that you're on right now? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have no patience for hair. 8, 9. Hold on. 10. 1 second. Let me count these. I see your comment though. 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 30. And I always give them one extra one for themselves. So it's actually 31. Yes, my mom is natural too, but she doesn't do too much extra with her hair. She's always looking for ideas. So I'm gonna send her your channel, Gigi, and I'm gonna subscribe too. I have no patience for hair though. If you save 22K, how much did you have to give one all in expenses and stuff? Okay, I'm gonna write that down, Christy. Was it lo mein? What do you mean? If you save 22K, how much did you have to give one all in? I don't know what that, I think that's a typo in there. Yeah. $28. Oh, look at me go. Hey, I can't. I tried to. I don't even know how long I lasted natural, but it's hard. My hair is not the type. I literally think I have to shave my head and start all over for it to be like where it needs to be, because I have like split ends, I have eczema, so I have a dry scalp. It's just it's a whole lot of, and it's a real struggle, and I don't have the time for it. If you say 22K, what more did you have to put down with the attorney fees and such before owning your house, just to get an estimate? Oh, okay. So how much was my house? I don't know if they did a percentage or what. Okay, but when you go to the close, um, all of your fees and stuff are going to be included. Okay, so your lender's going to call you. First of all, within the first week or two, after he gathers all your information and stuff, he's going to be like, okay, and this is the house you're looking at. This is the house you put an offer in on, and they accepted it. This is how much we think you're going to have to bring. So let's say they say bring $10,000. This is what they did to me. He was like, wait, no. He told me bring 11,000 and some change, right, to the table. So it's like, okay, to the table just means when you close, bring your cashier's check for this much. It has to be a cashier's check. It can't be a personal check. Can't be a money order. It has to be a cashier's check because they're guaranteed by the bank. So he was like, bring 11,500, and I was like, okay. So again, this whole time you're not spending any money. I mean, like maybe some of your bills that are going out, like as far as like a car note or things like that have to be paid with debit cards, but otherwise you're not spending any money. Like like I said, have a separate account maybe, or use your credit cards like to pay for groceries and gas and stuff. So I was like, all right, cool, 11,500. So then 2 days before the close, he's like, all right, I got your number for your for you to bring to the table. Are you ready? You got to pay. And I was like, all right, cool. He was like, $2,326. I was like, wait, what? He was like, yeah, that's the number. I said, 2,000. So there was a $9,000 swing there, right? That I had. So they're going to way overestimate. If he's a good lender, he's going to way overestimate. So even though I had saved up this much, by the time the interest rates and everything hit, I only had to bring 2,000 to the table. That 2,000 included the escrow and the attorney fees and all the closing costs. So everything is going to be bundled within that one cashier's check that you're going to bring to close. So you're not going to have to like dish out all this money. So you're going to put down an earnest payment at the beginning when you put an offer in on the house and they accept it. So mine was $2,500. So I put down the $2,500 in August, I want to say. End of July, beginning of August. And then I paid another $2,200 when I closed in October. So there was a big gap there. And those two payments, your closing costs included all the attorney fees, your realtor fees, and everything that needed to happen. So once you're done with your close, the loan officer, not the loan officer, what are they called? What's that office called that you go when you go to sign your closing documents? I can't remember what that office is called. So they get a check, your realtor gets a check, and your attorney gets a check. And then you hand over your check. The title company, thank you, Christy. So your title company gets a check, your attorney, and then your realtor. So it's not like you're not paying all these fees out the wazoo. At least I didn't have to. I didn't have to pay like all these crazy fees before. And then once you get the keys, then that's when you start and you you turn on the lights, the water, cable and internet, gas, all that stuff in your name. And that's when the real fun starts. But as far as becoming an actual homeowner, it's just whatever your lender tells you have to bring to the table. That's all you're responsible for. Yeah, natural hair is a part-time job. I can agree, but not really. I don't do it. I don't even know the name of this girl's shop that I'm trading with. PBC 30. Mm-hmm. So you put down your payment before the earnest money? Yeah, no problem. My mom was the first one in our family. Well, besides her parents, like back in like the 1940s, they owned like my grandparents owned the home that's on the west side. But they have since passed on, and then so no one owned a home in my family since then, before my mom, before we moved in 98. So for like from the 1940s until 1998, no one in my family owned a home. So I didn't know anything either. And then of course my mom never, we didn't talk about that stuff. And then my sister bought her house 4 years ago. So there I learned everything as I went and from my sister and my mom. So you put down so you have your realtor, you find a house that you like, okay? Your realtor will go home, do his homework, look at the comps in the area and all that. Then he'll call you and say, how much were you thinking to put down? You'll give him a number. He'll be like, or her. You'll give them a number. They'll be like, I was thinking this, or they're not going to tell you the comps before you tell them what your number is. So like, I was thinking about doing 185, and he's like, oh, the comps in the area, I'm thinking we should go a little bit higher. How about 190 so that they come down to 185, you know? So you're gonna aim, it's kind of like negotiating a car, basically. So we went um, right below the listing price so that they would come up to the listing price, if that makes sense. So he's gonna do the comps in the area. You're gonna put down, then you're gonna submit, your realtor is going to submit your offer to the seller's realtor. So I never even met the people who live here. I never met the other realtor. My realtor did all the talking between them. So he goes back and he's like, "All right, my client wants to make an offer." She's like, "Great. How much you want to offer?" He's like, 185. She went back to her client and they're like, "Ryan said she wants to do 185." They're like, "No, we can do 190." Which 190 was what we knew was going to be anyway. And then they came back, said, "My client said she can do 190." I was like, "Oh, okay, let's go 190. So then that happens, right? So at the moment that they accept your offer, then that's when you put down the earnest payment, because then you have to make it out to the seller's realtor's office. So they cash the check, they hold it. You don't get that money back unless you pull out at any point. So it is quote unquote refundable. If you choose to stay in with the whole process, that earnest money at the beginning goes toward your closing costs, if that makes sense. Yeah, so I made 2 payments. It was a little stressful. I can see how it can be more stressful. This house was on the market for 17 days only, though, before I put an offer, and I didn't have anyone else, like it wasn't like a bidding war or anything. I couldn't see how it'd be stressful because another house I looked at, like way over there, in another town, like as we were coming out of the house to view it, like more people were coming in to view it. And it's like you can see like pockets of people like talking with their realtors. Like it was like 3 or 4 groups of people like talking. They were like looking, they were like making notes, and then you're like looking like, "Okay, bitch, yeah, I got you. You're like, I'm coming for you." It's like that's your competition, but there was no bidding war like that. Uh-uh. So it can be stressful, and I'm sure it is, but that was pretty smooth. I do know the seller because I was kind of looking around. She had a planner upstairs, y'all, and she had wrote down in her planner like ultrasound appointment at 3. So she was pregnant, and they were just looking to get out because their family was expanding. So she was real easygoing. Hey, Pamela. Yeah, I did a FHA. 20K over asking now, girl. Yep, in the Midwest. Oh, she lost her house in '08. I remember, was that '08? It might have been. No, I was pregnant. I was like 7 months pregnant. So it was right at the beginning of 2012. I was in college when the housing market crashed. And I know that was a scary time for my mom, too. Here in Florida, I never looked at houses out of the state. Hold on, let me write this little thank you note to the shop owner. I can't talk and write at the same time. Okay. Whoa, you built the house for 150? 4 bedrooms? Yeah, I felt so when I was going through it, I didn't feel like that much pressure because, like I said, the seller was easygoing and I was still at home with my mom. It would have been a different thing, like what if I was in an apartment and I had to move out by a certain date because the closing did get pushed back. So you always had to bank on that. Bank on closing getting pushed back at least once, maybe 3 times. Um, because things happen. Then you got to get the home inspection. You got to get if you have if you live in a subdivision, it has to be FHA approved, like the whole entire thing. So a lot of things are happening behind the scenes. So I didn't I knew like a lot of stuff was going on, but I didn't feel like an immense pressure because I was still at home with my mom. Other than the day-to-day stuff like that I deal with. Like I was still running the shop, still having my son. Then COVID had just hit, like 4 months earlier. So yeah, that stuff was going on. But then after I closed, I wasn't alone here. I mean, I got the keys, and the closing was literally 5 minutes away down the street. So here's my pack of samplers. That's going out to her. Closing was like 5 minutes away down the street, and so I got the keys, and I had packages coming here. Also, like furniture, like that's another thing. If you know what you want and you have the space, start shopping now because furniture is so behind. Like I just got my couch Thursday, like after 64 days of living here. So when I had to come back for something, I wasn't alone. So me and Elijah were here, and I'm like, Elijah, we did it, we did it. Like I felt like a Kamala, like we did it, Elijah. We're the youngest homeowners in our family. Like that's how I felt. But I had to come back for something like a few days later, and Elijah wasn't with me, and I just came and I just walked through. Like I didn't cry like I thought I was going to, but it's just like I just I just did that. Like a whole ass house, like you said, like a whole ass house. It's like now it's really on me. I don't have my mom to fall back on. These child support checks, but they keep coming through. Like, but then again, because I had built up the knowledge and everything with my savings, like I felt really good and comfortable because I had that momentum going um before I actually, went through the whole process. And you also have to be ready too to go view houses like before work, leave work early, go on your lunch break, on the weekends, dedicate every Saturday from like 8 to 2 to just like driving around viewing houses and stuff like that. You did it, Joe. That's how I felt because Elijah's my little companion. We spend a lot of time together these days, and he's the only one I had to talk to. It's like I did it. Please do a video. Feelings, process, experience. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I won't. Hold on. What was I about to do? Do y'all hear my sump pump? Keep going off. It's super annoying. You had a whole crew. See, because of COVID, no one was invited. I'm like, I have my son. They're like, does he know how to wear a mask? I'm like, he's 8. Okay, he can come. I'm like, yeah, I know, or else you weren't gonna get paid because he's coming with me. So we couldn't have anyone else at the closing, so it was super like I eloped. And I did it. What time was it at? I think it was at like 9 something in the morning on a Tuesday. So it was like my mom, she gave me a kiss and a hug before she went to work. She was like, congratulations. My sister had just started a new job, so she couldn't take off. So yeah, it was just us booking it to the title company. So you took a loan out, so you pay a mortgage. Isn't that negotiable? Um, Pretty much, yeah, you take out a loan against the bank unless you have a couple $100,000 and you're buying your house in cash. You do have to take out a loan. Is it negotiable? It's based off of what the interest rates are for the market at the time and your credit history. So you take out a loan against the bank. Well, it's actually against the, how can I explain it? But you're not paying the bank directly. When you pay your mortgage, you're paying the bank who lent it to you on the bank's behalf, if that makes sense. So I'm not paying Chase. Let me see. Demo. Hold on, I'm trying to do something real quick. But you can go through Chase or Bank of America. You can go through like a national bank and or Citibank, City Mortgage, like that's a thing too. But for me, I went through the lender. So then technically I'm paying the bank back through the lender. So you really can't negotiate unless you bring more to the table. Like if they tell you, this is how much we can give you and you want to make up the difference, then it's negotiable as far as that. Oh. Townhouses are nice. I do have an end unit townhouse. But the bad thing, I don't know if they've heard anything or anything. I don't know. But I know I can hear their dog in the morning. So I'm just like, and then she's like, hi, good morning. She's like, hey, girl. I would say that's the only thing. And then going across the street to check the mail, and then there's nothing in the mailbox. That's that shit I don't like. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, so I'll stand for like 10 more minutes. Why is this? Oh, okay. About to say, I just did that. If you weren't here at the beginning to tomorrow morning, probably like when I have a minute at work, is the last time to get the February limited edition kits. I'm gonna start. I've gotten a lot of questions on like what's the link to donate because you've heard about it from the not the lives, from the webinars and stuff. So I'm gonna start including like the links to donate if you want to donate to the channel at any point in time so that the live webinars can continue because I do have to pay for those. So those are going to start being in the description boxes of every video. Thank y'all so much to everyone who donated. I wasn't expecting that. And it was like a last minute decision too. Someone emailed me and was like, you should ask for donations to make up the cost. And I was like, okay, I'll try. I don't know. But y'all came through. Y'all came through. So I appreciate that a lot. Does their heat come through? Their heat comes through yours? I didn't mean to ignore that DM, Gigi. I really didn't. I looked at it, but I do that all the time. Like I look at it, then I don't reply. I like reply in my head. So I mean, I'll put together something. I don't know what I want though. That's reasonable. Like blinds. I learned how to put up blinds. I got a gift card from my realtor when I closed for Home Depot. So I bought a drill. So with that drill, I was able to put up my blinds. But those fucking blinds were like $85 each. And I only did 3 windows. I was like, you know what? That's all I can afford right now. So I only got it on 3 windows, but I feel like everything is so expensive and I don't feel right like asking. I don't know. I'm weird. I know. My P.O. box is down by my mom's house now. FHA was lower. Mama the builder. Yeah, I was up in here. I YouTubed it and I was off. I was like, yeah, I got this. And I didn't have it, honestly. I installed it backwards and I had to redo the first one. So let me stop capping. But after the first time, I learned from my mistake and then I installed it correctly. So my P.O. box is down by my mom's house. And no, I don't get out there a lot. And then when I was checking it at the beginning, like when I was geeked when I had it, it kept on being junk mail. So I didn't expect anything. And no one told me to look out for anything. So I would just, not check it. I just had it on there so that my address wasn't on there on the return label. But if y'all tell me like, oh, go check your P.O. box, like then I'll go check it. But otherwise, it's like it's junk mail. You got a husband for that stuff? Let me know how that goes. Any upcoming home projects? No, not yet. I mean, I gotta put some shades on the back door where that blue sheet is covering the door. I gotta do that. I want to redo my vanity, but it's gonna take some time. I gotta find one that I like. I want like a different tub, a different shower. I need some pieces for the loft. I just feel like I need a lot of different things. So like no one specific home project. It's just like weekend stuff that I can do. Piddle paddle around. Yeah, I'll start putting it in all the descriptions. I gotta create something. Let me make a sticky note now on here so that I can just copy and paste it. Should I call it like donate to the channel? It's not even typing. The deuce. Oh, and then let me show y'all something else I got going on here. Okay, is my keyboard dead? I'll give y'all a sneaky peeky. Yeah, Christy sends me Dunkin' gift cards like for 2 Christmases in a row. I got a mug, Chrissy. I got my mug upstairs. I used it the other day. Okay, it moved with me to the house. I wrapped it in what did I wrap it in? Newspaper and everything. The Dunkin' over here, like I was saying, the Dunkin' is fast, but like they ran out of espresso. They just like are not on the ball. I feel like Dunkin' lady would never do this to me. Let me show y'all what I was working on. A $5,000 savings challenge. Like a checklist. How fun is this? I miss Dunkin' lady too. I don't know whatever happened to her. She was there one day and gone the next. So this is my little 5,000 saving tracker. Then I'm gonna do like a 1,000, I think. But a 1,000 and a 10,000. So that at any point you can check off. Sorry, that woman. So like at any point you can check off like wherever you are in your journey, like there are going to be like different amounts here. So you can see like one week you may be able to save 200, another time you may be able to only save 35. So whatever you are, wherever you are in your like your little journey, you can check it out. So I'm working on that too. Something else that I have here, halfway done. I need to execute. So yeah, it's a execute 100 envelopes challenge. What's that? Like you put money in 100 envelopes? I never heard of it. Okay, I'm late to the party. Mm, nice. Let me look it up. Let me educate myself. 100 envelope challenge. Yeah, see, when I do the 52-week challenge, I do it backwards. That's the only one I'm really familiar with. Okay, how to do the 100 envelope challenge. Okay, you save $5,050. It's been going viral. Number 100 envelopes, 100. First envelope is $1. Whatever the envelope you pulled out, you need to stuff the amount of money stated on the envelope. Oh, so you don't know what the number. So you close your eyes and pick a number, and then you have to put that amount of money in to your budget. Oh, okay. 2 amounts for 50 weeks. Oh, Russian roulette. Envelope roulette. Risque, risque. That's good. That seems like it'll help you save too. And make it fun at the same time. I'm all about making budgeting fun because a lot of people like find it so boring. So I'm putting a little you pull 70 and 71. 100. Right, my luck too. I'll pull 199. And I'll just walk away like it didn't happen. Oh, thank you for the super chat. I got £5. I don't know how much that is in American money, but I appreciate it. Thank you. I forgot that that was a feature. Oh, hey, Christina. I remember you from the beginning. Oh, euro. Sorry, I didn't see it looked like pound. Sorry. Thank you. I got €5. Oh, let me see. Yeah, Christina, I remember you from the beginning. Okay, so money challenges. So, guys, we're going to do this every Tuesday, okay? At about 9 o'clock ish when I put Elijah in the bed. So I have him like turn off the TV and stuff at 8:45. That's why I was a little late today. Because he's like, so do I just have to turn off the TV or do I have to go to sleep? I'm like, you have to go to sleep. He's like, oh man. So I was fighting with him a little bit. So every Tuesday here at about 10 p.m. Eastern. If I can get on a little earlier, then I will. It's just like this is my uninterrupted time. And I know it's kind of late. And I'm not even working from home tomorrow. I'm going into the office too. Yeah, it does look like a pound. Hey, Lyric. Okay, Lyric doesn't have a bedtime. Lyric makes her own rules. She tries it every night. Oh yeah, sometimes he doesn't even want a hug from me. He's like, "Mom, I'm the man of the house. I can tuck myself in." But then he got back from over his cousin's house and was watching that scary tale. I don't even know what it was. And he's like, "I'm scared." Okay, are you the man of the house or are you scared? Pick one. Stay up until 4. Ah, to be young again. I don't even know what 4 o'clock in the morning looks like no more. She's almost 4. Oh, I remember that age. Yeah, they be the ones. Be the grownest ones in the house. You won't be up with her. Oh, I can see it on my end. It's $6.14. 5-year-olds. 6.14. What? It's the American dollar is stronger than the euro. See the things you learn. I know it changes so much. Yeah, those be the ones. Mm-mm. No, I'm not staying up till 4 o'clock. So yeah, this is like my uninterrupted time. So I already have it on my calendar upstairs where I have like live every Tuesday. So then that means next Tuesday, the 12th, the 19th, and the 26th here will be live. And I'm only going to do it on YouTube, I think. I do have another phone, so I could go live on Instagram, but it has like a fuzzy sound in the background, and you probably won't be able to hear me as well. Oh, see, I don't even know currency. It's backwards. Sorry. Like this girl. I didn't know it would be more. I wish I was young, girl. How old am I? What year is this? I'm 33. I'll be 34 on June 19th. My. Time has flown. Yeah, so I graduated high school in 2005, college in 2009. I had Elijah in 2012. And yeah, I'll be 34 this year. Hey, one time for my birthday. Yeah, my birthday's on Juneteenth. And my mom would always tell me that growing up. And it's just like this last year with everything that was going on in 2020 and the riots and stuff, that Juneteenth was really put into the forefront. And I feel like now we finally get the recognition on June 19th. But yeah, my mom would always tell me about Juneteenth. I was really supposed to be born on like June 2nd. I was super late. And she thought I was a boy. Really? It's your best friend's birthday? All right. All right. Yeah, we had a good holiday. Elijah got a lot of gifts. I was able to take a lot of that closing cost that I didn't have, but I didn't have until um because he told me to bring 11.5 initially, and then he told me to bring 2,000. So I had like a $9,000 gap. I prepaid, not prepaid, but I put away 2 months worth of mortgage, and then I put a little bit extra into Christmas, and so Elijah had a good Christmas this year. We had a good holiday. I had my tree. I just took my tree down last night, and all my not all my decorations. I just had garland with some lights I put through in my loft and then on the mantle above the fireplace, and then a wreath, and then some stuff in the kitchen. So not much. You wore boy clothes? No, she thought I was a boy because she never had an ultrasound. I I don't know, or she couldn't tell. They couldn't tell back then. I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, I had a good holiday. It was the first one. I felt like as soon as I moved in, it was Halloween, then it was Thanksgiving, then it was Christmas. I feel like everything was like back to back to back. So I feel like this lull here and like spring cleaning week slash spring break will be like a good time for me like to get my bearings. Until then, I'm all over the place. Yeah, all over. Envelope challenge. Yes, I don't know why this is logging me out. And if y'all weren't here for the beginning, I do have 3 spots open. I mean, I haven't checked my email, so there might be less, there might be 2 or 1, or they might be gone. For budget help, if you want me to help you with any part of your budget, if you have any budget questions, if you just want like a one-on-one session, I set up a new email. It's budgethelp@mamasgottabudget.com. Email me there, let me know what you need, and we'll go over like pricing from there. So we can do a one-on-one Zoom call. We can set up your budget. I can create your Excel budget for you. So then all you have to do is plug in the numbers and it calculates everything for you. Just kind of like a pick your brain session. So, some more personal questions that you don't want to put like in the chat. Yeah, any and everything. So it's kind of like a coaching. I don't know if I was gonna call myself a coach, but like yeah, coaching to be able. So I can help 3 people. I can have like 3 clients per month. I wonder is mgb.com available? We had a real tree. Yeah, I saw a whole bunch of trees on people's front lawns when I was driving to work this morning. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going on vacation this year. I look on. It might mgb.com might be available. Hold on. I don't know if I'm going on vacation. I look on social media and people are just traveling left and right. I don't know if I'm that brave. I don't know if I'm that brave. Because the only reason for me to travel right now would be to take Elijah somewhere, and I don't know if I want to do that. Like outside of, like he goes to work with me every day. I think he's gonna do like in-person learning 4 days a week starting next week, but outside of anything crazy, he hasn't been in anything. He hasn't been sick, thank God. So I don't know. Don't know if we're gonna travel. And if we do go, it'll just be him and I. Also. So just some small, some slight. No. Yes, I still have the three slots available. Yeah, maybe I'll make it this year to Disney. I went to Disney one time. This was back in like before we even moved. How old was I? I had to be like 7 or 8 years old. It's like 94, 95. When did my sister go? Oh no, my sister was class of 97. So I think it was around then. Yeah, I think it was around 97 that we went to, which one is in, I don't even know. Which one is in Florida? Disney World, Disneyland. That's the one we went to. And it was like an all expense paid type of thing. And so my sister's friend's dad was paying for us. So it was her 2 siblings, me and my sister, and then the dad. We ran out of money. We weren't even there for 2 days. I guess he didn't know the cost of stuff, and we had to turn right back around. So I don't remember having any type of like experience. Your class of 98? Yeah, my sister was class of 97. Disney World is in Florida. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't be knowing. Oh, everyone's plans are getting canceled. Oh, thank you for going to the shop. Yeah, my shop is you can go to bit.ly/MGB-shop. That's like the short version of it. We went to one park and we were going to go to another one, but I remember we couldn't because he ran out of money. Yeah, I want to make more planner printables too. Yeah, see, we used to have a family reunion every August. And I don't even know if they still have it. We used to go faithfully. But it's just like as all the kids got older, it's like my mom and my aunts, they really made it so that we were set up good. All the cousins were always around each other. We were always going on trips together. We would get together every summer, every spring break. We would barbecue for every single holiday that didn't even have call for barbecue. King's birthday, we was over there barbecuing. We had to get together. Kashmir Pulaski Day, we was over there, but like we got together all the time. And just as we got older, we just stopped doing stuff. See, yeah, we need to plan something. Like I wish we could do something. A budget retreat. That'll be funny. So yeah, I wrote down we're gonna do money challenges. We're gonna do home buying tips video. 2021 goals. Vision board. These are videos that are coming up. Yeah, when my great grandmother passed away, it changed. That's when the first noticeable change happened too. Oh, thank you, Jasmine. Not this handwriting that I'm doing now. I won't show you, but thank you. I love when people get on the budget train. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, though I think that's a good start for the 3 videos. Plus, I gotta do my January budget. Yeah. I got like 4 days of vlog footage that I haven't uploaded yet. I haven't been charging at all for Patreon either because I'm kind of stuck there too. With besides freebies and like more podcast episodes. I struggle with though the idea of a podcast is not having like a guest host, guest speaker type of thing. I feel like I was part of a podcast before and it was like me and another girl, right? So it was good to have like the banter, the conversation, the different personality, the dynamic. A lot of people related to that. But then like the idea of doing it by myself, it's just kind of like, okay, will you get tired of hearing me talk? Will you get tired of hearing only my point of view? Would that be boring? Basically. So yeah. To make stickers, I use this Silhouette Cameo and sticker paper from Online Labels or labelsbythesheet.com or sheetlabels.com. There's another one. There's one more. Print. There's another one. I'm sorry, I forgot, but it's overseas. Hey, I'm here. I'm actually about to get off pretty soon. I'm getting sleepy. It's been 2 hours. So I want to do this every Tuesday though. So if you're just getting here, don't worry. Oh no, a lot of people left. It's fine. But we're gonna do this every Tuesday. Tuesday. Oh, I use the Silhouette Cameo. I never use Cricut. Those look so slow and like backwards. I don't like it. Do a silhouette cameo. If you can get a silhouette cameo 3, those are the best ones. The 4, I heard a lot of problems with it, and they don't have the repeat job button. So like when I was cutting all those pages and envelopes, I don't have to go back to the computer and hit like send. I just hit on the actual cameo. I just hit repeat job, and it does it. So I know that's not a feature. I heard that's not a feature with the 4. So yep, silhouette, definitely. Yeah, so we'll go live every Tuesday on YouTube. If I can figure out a way to do another platform like the Facebook group or Instagram, then I will. Will there be new freebies for what? For Patreon? Or yeah, because for Patreon I want to do monthly freebies. So I want to do a 2021 year at a glance. Year at a glance for Patreon. But then as far as freebies, like when you either have to be a patron or place an order and then you get freebies, like a free sticker sheet, like a sampler in your order. Patreon, I haven't updated in a little bit, honestly, but it is free. Again, I haven't charged for it in months because I'm just like stuck with it. And I don't feel right charging if I haven't like updated it, but it is, I think it's the same bit.ly, but just Patreon instead of shop. Hold on. But I think it's bit.ly/mgb Patreon. Yeah, that's it. All right, y'all. Take my butt to bed. It's almost midnight here, which I'm sure on the East Coast it's almost 1 a.m. So we can call it right here. Bit.ly. This is not working for me. Why? I can't type on my sticky note thing. So yeah, if you want to join me back here next Tuesday at 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. If I can hop on earlier, I will. I'll do a countdown or announce it before that on Instagram. Thank you, Jasmine. Good night. I'm getting tired. So yeah, I'll announce it on Instagram before, just to remind you guys. But let me know. Email me if you need help. budgethelp@mamasgottabudget.com. Let me know. Always DM me on Instagram with any ideas for anything you want to see in the webinar, as far as freebies, something you want to see in the shop, or if you need a custom, if you have any planner questions, anything like that. Let me know. So this was fun. I look forward to doing it again. Thank you so much for y'all support, and thank you for the super chat from where are you from? I don't even know if he's still in here. TVD Satin. I don't know. For the super chat was super generous of you. Yeah, the €5. Forgot that was even an option. Let me see. I don't think I missed any comments. Home buying videos, idea buying your first house. What do you use to make your stickers? Yeah, I think that's it. I think I covered everything. So I'll see you guys here next week. Hopefully I can get a YouTube video edited and up for you guys. And if you signed up for the webinar link, I'm probably gonna have to send that out tomorrow. I'm sorry, because I still have to export it. I still have to export it to YouTube and make it a private link before I can send it out. So those emails will be going out. Also, if you have any ideas for webinars that you want to see coming up, let me know. I'm down to do it. I'm in my webinar bag right now. Just kidding. I'll see y'all next week. Good night, everybody. Be safe. See y'all.